All right, guys, this is topic number 3. Yeah, I'm skipping over topic 2 for right now. I'll get back to that a little later. Topic 3, we only have 4 problems that we're doing. This is on pages 108 through 111. We're doing number 10, number 13, number 16, and number 19. Right now, right now we're doing number 10. And this is solving a system by substitution. Okay. We start out by taking the first, or one of the equations. It doesn't matter which one. It doesn't have to be the first. It could be the second. In this case, I'm using the second one. And I'm going to solve for one of the variables. Okay? If you had wanted to solve for x, you could have. I decided to solve for y. Okay? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get through this. Solving for y. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move my 3x over. Okay? And that ends up giving me y is equal to negative 3x minus 5. Okay? Alright, now, once I've figured out what y is, I can take and I can substitute that equation in for y in my first equation. Okay? So we're going to take x minus 2y, and for y, we're going to substitute in negative 3x minus 5. We're going to set that equal to 3. Okay? Now, we're going to say x, and we're going to distribute that negative 2 inside the parentheses to the negative 3x, and then to the negative 5. That ends up giving us plus 6x and plus 10 equals 3. We'll subtract 10. Okay. And then we combine the 6x and the x. That gives us 7x equals negative 7. Need to get x by itself, so we'll divide by 7. And that ends up giving us x is equal to negative 1. Okay? Now, we're going to take that x equals negative 1 and we're going to substitute it in to either one of the equations. I'm going to go ahead and put it into the first equation. Okay? So for x, I'm going to substitute in negative 1 minus 2y, what many, equals 3. Okay? So then I'm going to add 1 to both sides. Okay? It leaves me with negative 2y is equal to 4. To get to y by itself, I will divide by negative 2. That leaves me with y is equal to negative 2. Then I'm going to take it, I'm going to write my answer in an ordered pair. So I have negative 1, negative 2 is my answer. Okay? Alright. Number 13. Number 13 gives us two equations. We have 2x plus 3 equals 4, and 4x plus, let's try that again. 2x plus 3y equals 4, and 4x plus 6y equals 9. We're going to work this out by elimination. And remember, this is where we work to get rid of one of the variables first. We eliminate it altogether. Okay, so let's write out our equations. So we have 2x. Doesn't want to do it. Okay. 2x plus 3y equals 4. And we have 4x plus 6y equals 9. We're going to take and first multiply our first equation by -2. I do that because I have a positive 4. I want a negative 4 to get rid of that x. Okay, so 2 times -2x gives me -4x. -2 times 3y gives me -6y. -2 times 4 gives me -8. Okay, and I'm going to add those together. Now, my x's cancel out. Oh, but look, my y's also cancel each other out. So that leaves me with 0. Now I have 9 and -8. When I add those together, that gives me 1. So it says 0 equals 1. Okay, that is a false statement. Okay, because 0 does not equal 1. Well, what happens when I have a false statement? When I have a false statement... Thank you, Tori. Tori just popped off the answer back in the back bedroom. Okay, so when I have a false... Okay, Tori, I am making a video. Thank you. That's okay. When I have a false statement, that means I have parallel lines. Means I have an inconsistent system. Okay. That means I have no solution. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. Number 16. Number 16 says to solve each system of inequalities by graphing. Okay, the first thing we have to do is get this first equation into a y equals format. Okay, so we're going to start out by moving our 2x. Okay, that gives us 3y is greater than -2x plus 6. Okay. And then we have we need to get y by itself, so we divide by 3. Okay. And we end up with y is greater than -2/3 x plus 2. Okay, and then we have our other equations. Y is less than or equal to -1. Y is greater than or equal to 4. So we're going to graph that system of equations. Okay. And we'll graph this out. Okay, start by graphing the first one. We have an intercept of +2. Okay, and then we have a slope of 2/3. Okay, there we go. Now, this is a greater than but not equal to, so we will have dashed lines. Okay, feel free to pause this if you need to. Okay. My next line is x is less than or equal to -1. So I draw the horizontal line at -1. Or vertical line. I'm sorry, I'm getting tired. The vertical line at -1. And then we draw a horizontal line at y equals 4. Okay. Now, let's do our highlighting, okay, our shading. For the y is greater than negative 2/3 x plus 2. It is greater than, so I will highlight above the line. Okay, highlight above that line. X is less than or equal to negative 1. So it's less than, so I will highlight to the left of that line. Okay. And then I have y is greater than or equal to 4. So I will shade above the line there. Then I'm looking for the area where all three of those colors overlap. And you can see here that they overlap inside that black area there that it's outlined by. Okay? And that is the solution. That area is the solution to our system of equations. Okay? Okay. I'll go ahead and do number 19 real quickly. And then I'll post this video after I do number 19. Alright, last problem, and we're going to call it a night. Okay. I have four equations here. I have 3x plus 2y is less than or equal to 12. I have okay. Sorry. Lost my train of thought here. I have x plus y is less than or equal to 5. I have x is greater than 0, greater than or equal to 0, and y is greater than or equal to 0. My maximum is p is equal to, I'm looking for the maximum for p equals 3x plus 5y. Okay. To start with, we are going to get our first two equations into slope-intercept form. So I take 3x plus 2y is less than or equal to 12. Okay. I'm going to first start by subtracting 3x from both sides. That gives me 2y is less than or equal to negative 3x plus 12. Okay. And that's a greater than there. Okay. Oops. Greater than symbol. There we go. Oops. Wish I knew how I was moving those templates around. Okay. Then I divide by 2. End up with y is less than or equal to negative 3x over 2. Or negative 3 halves x. Let's do that. Negative 3 halves x plus 6. And then I do x plus y is less than or equal to 5. Subtract x. And I get y is less than or equal to negative x plus 5. Okay. Let's draw out a graph here. I don't want to go that far. Okay. There we go. Now, let's get these drawn out. First of all, we'll use green. Okay, so for this equation, we have y is less than or equal to negative 3/2 x plus 6. So we'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put a point. And then I have negative 3/2 as a slope, so I go down 1, 2, 3, and over 2. Put a point. Go down 3 and over 2 and put a point there. Change the size of this a little bit. And I'm going to draw my line. Not perfectly straight. Looks like it's got a little wiggle in it, but that will work for now. Okay. And then let's go here. Okay, I have y is less than or equal to negative x plus 5. So there's our 5. Let's get that a little bit better there. Okay, and then negative 1 slope. Okay, and size that down again. I don't know what man, that is just, let's try to do that with my finger. That's a little bit better. Okay. The rubber on my stylus must be dragging or something to cause that wiggle. Okay, now, for the x is greater than 0, that's everything that is greater than 0 that way, and y is greater than 0 is everything up that direction. So we knew that it was in the first quadrant, so we didn't have to worry about that. Okay? All right, let's do some shading. For our negative 3/2 x plus 6, we're in green. So let's pull up a green highlight here. And it is less than, so it is everything under the green. There we go. And then let's get a purple back around here. Come on. There we go. Okay. And everything under the purple line. Okay. So now, where are our vertex points for the overlapped area? Well, let's take a look. Okay, I've got 1 point right here. I have 1 point right here. I have 1 right here. And I have 1 right here. So that is those are at 0, 0. And then we have it at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is at 0, 5. This one is at 1, 2. X is 2 and 1, 2, 3. So 2, 3. And then right here is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 0. Okay, so we need the maximum for this equation. So let's figure that out. So first of all, we have 3, go back up there. 3 at 0 plus 5 at 0 gives me 0 plus 0, or 0. Okay, that was for our A, B, C, D. That was for A. For B, we have 3 at 0, and we have 5 times 5, 0 plus 25, or 25. Okay, for point C, we have 3 times 2 plus 5 times 3 gives me 6 plus 15, or 21. And then I have D, which is 3 times 4 plus 5 times 0. So that is 12 plus 0, or 12. So my max P is equal to 25 at 0, 5. Okay, max P is 25 at 0, 5. Alright, that is all she wrote for topic 3 that we had you do. I'm going to call it a night. I will do more tomorrow. I believe 7th period is the only class testing tomorrow. And I've extended their deadline for their review until Thursday, so get that into me Thursday. I will see y'all at 10 o'clock in the morning. The next class will be 4th period at 10 o'clock on Wednesday. So y'all have some more time to get this finished. So y'all's will be due by 10 o'clock Thursday morning. I will go over topic 2 and topic 4 tomorrow night. Okay? If you have any questions, please text me or message me on Facebook, or swing by and see me tomorrow, and I can address some questions in another video if you need some more clarification on what I've shown you. Okay? Thanks. Y'all have a great night, and get some rest. Be ready for tomorrow for all your tests. Bye-bye.